Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy Hidden with my boy Drew.
What
We
up? What
here.
up?
What up?
We
What
here.
up, Drew?
What's good, man?
Yo, everybody. We here talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm happy to report that out of all the, bad reports, reviews that I've been hearing from Rotten Tomatoes, man, I ain't even going to dive into that. Y'all already know what happened with that shit, all right? We love the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Well, at least I know I did. Andrew,
Yo, fucking 10 out of 10. Fantastic, man. Fucking great watch. Great fucking watch.
yeah,
Loved
man.
it.
Yeah, man. We love the Super Mario Galaxy movie, y'all. So the Super Mario Galaxy movie, this one is the sequel. Like I said, it has Chris Pratt. He returns to his role as Mario. This has a star-studded cast for their voice acting. We have Anna Taylor Joy as Princess Peach. We have Charlie Day again as Luigi. Jack Black is returned as Bowser. Is a bunch. Donald Glover as Yoshi. We got Glenn Powell as Fox McCloud. As you all know by the leaks and the trailers, Fox is actually in this movie, so I'm pretty sure that's not a spoiler for anybody. Brie Larson, she's Princess Rosalina. So it's just a lot of stars that did the voice acting in this movie, and it was a really enjoyable movie. I'll start by saying that the animation, as always with Disney, they really are great when it comes to this animation with Mario. The world, the Mushroom Kingdom, everything just looks really colorful. It's really beautiful. It's just a amazing animation. There's a few fight scenes in this movie, and the fight scenes are really well done. It looks really great on screen. But let's start off by our feelings about the movie. Andrew, how did you feel about the
Man.
movie?
So I guess I'll say that this one to me was better than the first one. Because the first one I liked, but I don't think it stood out as much as this one for sure has done, man. Yoshi was my star character in this fucking movie. Uh,
Yoshi.
Yoshi right here, man. This motherfucker. Hey, he made me laugh. And like you said, man, the animation and what they did when when they were able to kind of showcase, like, bring you back to nostalgia. This all centers around this nostalgia for me because it brought back Super Mario World, old school Super Mario joints, and like the actual game. Like they kind of like portray some of the stuff in there in the movie, and man, that just hit me right. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
It
that,
was really, it was a lot of that. Like I could tell you, like, right now, you guys, nostalgia out the woozah. Like, especially if you're like, like one of us who's like into Smash Brothers, or you played Smash Brothers. This movie really, even though they reported that the president of Nintendo, I believe, stated that we're probably not going to see a Smash Brothers movie anytime soon, there was a lot of like hints to Smash Brothers in this movie. And
wow.
Illumination, Universal Pictures, they really did a great job, putting these characters together, making this world really beautiful, making the characters feel alive in this world. It was just a lot in this movie. Um I won't say that I like it better than the first one. I will say that it's a great follow up to the first movie that came out. I believe that they really did a great job, introducing the new characters as well as bringing back the old characters. We have Yoshi, who's a new character. And like Andrew said, Yoshi was like, I honestly, I love the way they did Yoshi. I loved how they
Yeah.
portrayed Yoshi in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they just gave him so much character. They gave him so much development. He had so, like, usually when you play the Mario games, Yoshi is just like the character. He's like a dinosaur. Mario just rides around and everything. But in
Exactly.
this, they gave him a personality. Like, he actually cares for Mario, Luigi, and he's there for them. It's like a tag team partner when they need him there. He's rescuing people, he's helping people, he's fighting alongside Mario and Luigi. It was just beautifully, well done the way they portrayed Yoshi in this
Yeah,
movie.
and it's not like he ended up like speaking or anything. No, he was just saying Yoshi, but like
Yeah,
it was just like, yeah, they didn't like blow his character out of proportion. It was
right.
just him being there, being funny, being able to actually interact with Yoshi, him doing his specialty where he's eating motherfuckers and shitting them out. Like that shit was just funny, man. It was dope. It
Yeah.
was dope.
I'm wondering how much Donald Glover actually got paid to
Yeah,
just
I'm
say
like when you said Donald
Yoshi.
Glover, I'm like he actually like that's weird, but all right,
Yeah, like how
fuck it.
much did they? It's kind of like it's kind of like Vin Diesel with Groot, right? Like they had
You
him
can tell
say,
it's him though. Yeah.
yeah, it's like how much do you guys get paid just to say these one lines? You know what I mean? Like, but no, the movie is great. So the movie takes place in the world of Rosalina's universe. Basically, she is there. She has her children, the Lumas, and she's telling them about the history behind Peach and the Mushroom Kingdom. She ends up getting kidnapped by Bowser Jr., and now Mario and the gang have to find a way to save her before Bowser Jr. uses her powers to destroy all the other planets. And along the way of doing this, they get introduced to new characters. Yoshi, they get introduced to Fox McCloud. And Fox actually in this movie has a unique role because he plays a longer cameo than I thought. And he's even if you stay for the end credits, he's even at the end credits of there. So you'll see him there. I thought Fox was great. I thought Glenn Powell did a great job voice acting as Fox McCloud. I would have loved to see him actually a little, get into a few more action scenes, but in this he was mainly just like flying the R wing, which was cool. Either
Yeah.
way, there was a lot of cadences and a lot of like drawbacks to where they would say do a barrel roll and it would go back to like the Nintendo days, so there was a lot of stuff like that in this movie. Um
Yeah, he reminded me of Harrison Ford and what's his name? Star Wars. His character.
yeah,
How
yeah,
he
yeah.
kind of portrayed me. Han Solo.
Han Solo, yeah,
That's what he
yeah.
reminded me of in this movie.
Yeah, and the thing I like about this movie is that like these characters the only negative is that the movie kind of has this thing where it's like everything kind of happens so fast. You know what I'm saying? So, they meet Fox McCloud instantly is like he's already a part of the gang. They meet Yoshi is like instantly he's already a part of the gang. There's no conversation needed to be had. It's like, oh, he's the coolest guy ever. Come on, join the gang. So it's like it's just everything just happens just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like snap of a finger. They meet Luma, Rosalina's star children, and instantly they already know, okay, we gotta go save Rosalina. There's a whole backstory behind Rosalina and Peach in this movie that has them connected some way somehow. And I think even though the movie is only like 98 minutes long, I think they did a really good job at actually telling a decent story and giving some pretty good action scenes and pretty good fight scenes. It was really great. And there's even like there's even like kind of a side story between Bowser and Bowser Jr. It's kind of like this
I was just
parental.
about to get into that. Yeah,
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
yeah, yeah, man. Bowser Jr. He to me surprisingly in this was like powerful, dog. Like I don't know how crazy he was with that fucking
Yeah.
just what he was able to do, and I was like, damn, he's actually badass. Like he gave him a fight, like.
Yeah.
And then just being able to, yeah, the dynamic between Bowser and Bowser Jr. and the backstory, and Bowser Jr. was out there to try to rescue his dad, and because Bowser at this time, I don't know if everybody followed or if you watched the first one, obviously he was shrunk
Mhm.
and he was kept as prisoner by the Mario Brothers and shit. But I guess he turned good ish, and then they felt bad for him, so they brought him back to life, and he was actually turning, but then uh, Bowser Jr. was like, nah, man, like this is our goal. Like you taught me to be evil.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
they
their sorry, their what do you call it? Relationship was really funny in this movie, man.
yeah.
It was really and the father son relationship is in this core in this too, which is crazy. And I was like, damn, man, it made me think about my son. I'm like, yeah, I gotta, we gotta do something about that, man.
And if Bowser has a child, like who's the mother? You know what I mean? Like who,
It's a crazy
who's
thing.
who's the moms? But no, all jokes aside, like yeah, their relationship, Bowser, I really did enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't think I would actually enjoy that, but it really did kind of if you're especially if you're a parent and you have kids, like it really does make you, it makes you sympathize a little bit for Bowser and Bowser Jr. Bowser is basically rehabilitated in this movie because he's trying to turn over a new leaf. Luigi and Mario is trying to kind of like put their trust in him, and then for a second there, he kind of is like, showing some signs of good. He's showing change, and then all of a sudden now Bowser Jr. comes and, like Andrew said, he's like, hey, this was our plan all along. And then Bowser comes to his senses, like, all right, yeah, you know what? Screw all
Mhm.
that. Like, I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but the end of the movie is where things really like the third act of the movie. I really enjoy the third act of the movie, and I feel like the third act of the movie is really where they kind of like played around with the idea of Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching the movie and I'm saying to myself, "This is Smash Brothers." Like this is Smash Brothers. You can't tell me this is a Smash Brothers. So there's no way Nintendo could tell me that they're not working on that because they definitely had a moment in this movie where they played around with the idea of having these characters together and kind of like duking it out, fighting it out. You know what I'm saying?
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So,
I swear to God, if they were able to figure out how to put Link in these movies,
oh
man,
my God, forget about
it's the rap.
it. Forget about it.
They
What?
should start working on that, man. They need to start working on that.
Yeah.
I know
No.
Sonic's already halfway through. They got the or the fourth installment coming out soon,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they're introducing more characters. So I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I think they need to start like Nintendo. If y'all listen, or not Nintendo, whoever is gonna be leading this, y'all need to listen up and do this Smash Brothers right, man. We need that.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
that.
We definitely need that Smash Brothers, man. Like, but no, all in all, this movie is a great movie. And me, I love Peach. Peach is my girl. Peach has been my girl since Smash Brothers, and I got my fill. I was very satisfied with Peach in this movie. I loved how they, show Peach in this movie. I love, her action scenes in this movie. I think and Ann Taylor, Ann Taylor is Peach. That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anya Taylor Joy. Yeah, I think she's like a great choice for Peach. And I actually liked what's her name for Rosalina as well. What's her name again?
Bryce Lee
Yeah,
uh
Le- Larson,
yeah, Brie
Bria
Larson.
Larson, Brie Larson.
Yeah.
I actually think Brie Larson was a great pick for Rosalina too. All the people that was picked for these characters did a great job. They did a great job. As
Yeah,
far
no,
as the voice
Larson.
acting, yeah, you're not gonna have any issues with that as
Yeah,
far
man.
as that's concerned.
Yeah, all the characters did well, man. They did well kind of showing flashbacks of like um Super Mario 2, Super Mario World, like all the characters like you
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
like all the world, like some of the events like underwater, the
right.
fuck those ships that shoot the bullets at you at the end of fucking Super Mario
Yep.
World. What? Yep. Like and what's sad is that I think the last game I've ever played of Super Mario was probably just Mario Kart. Like I
Mm,
like after Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World, like I never played Super Mario Galaxy. So
uh.
like a lot of the stuff you'll witness here in this movie in the end, towards the end,
Mm-hmm.
with some of the costume changes, I was like, I never seen that before. But
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's like future game sorry, future gaming shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Galaxy.
when they hit the power ups and yeah, there were some power ups that I didn't recognize. I didn't recognize the frog power up. There was a power up where Luigi turns into a frog.
Yeah, the frog
I'm
one was
I'm not sure if I remember that one.
that one was I think it was Mario 3
And
or
then
was
there was the one with there was one where Mario he had like a drill power up.
that must have been like Galaxy or some shit.
Yeah, some of them I didn't recognize, but all in all, I love how they did it, and the power ups are crazy. Like honestly, the power ups are crazy. The thing I like about this movie, the thing I like about both Mario movies actually is that these movies are they're not wasting any time when it comes down to just getting down to what the issue is. There's not really that much talking. It's really just movie starts, here's the problem, we need
Mhm.
to solve it, and it just goes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It really doesn't linger around and has you there just kind of like bored. It just goes. Like even in the first movie, it really didn't take too long before Mario and Luigi was already introduced into the Mushroom Kingdom, and now they had to help them defeat Bowser. It really didn't take that long.
Yeah, I think that's okay with this type of movie, to be honest. Because like,
Yeah.
yeah, if, like out of all the like Spider-Mans you watch, you got to relive the whole Uncle Ben story and the build up. Here, Super Mario, like people already know sort of or we don't need to know in
Yeah.
that sense, unless you want a like actual side story. But we don't need to know that Yoshi and them are not gonna get we're gonna get along. Like they met, cool, got it. They got it. They became friends, and he was just a loving fucking dinosaur. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and it's cool how these guys are from Brooklyn, and there's a piece of New
Yeah.
York history in this movie, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? There's like a piece of that gritty Brooklyn, New York City. You know what I'm saying? Yoshi had like that the best part. I don't want to spoil it again, but Yoshi, there's a part in the movie where Yoshi is like just the coolest motherfucker in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And it's all some New York City lore right there. You know what I mean? So really, really, really great movie, man. These guys did an amazing job. And as far as like any reviews that you guys might see out there, take our review as the most honest we can give you. This movie, if you enjoyed the first one, I promise you will love this movie. It's a
Yep.
great movie,
100%.
great movie.
Don't listen to the critics this time, y'all.
Yeah,
Don't.
we
That was that.
listen to us, and I could tell y'all that with 100% just impurity, 100% just confidence. This movie is just an amazing movie, and I'm looking forward to what they have, for future plans for Mario. What we might experience down the line. I heard that Glenn Powell did pitch a Star Fox movie to Nintendo, so that might be actually something
They
that
should.
they're, yeah,
Yeah, they should do that for sure. Hey, but remember, we're talking us as 40-year-olds or close to 40. The nostalgia was really what kept us in the movie and what we loved about it. You guys that are
right.
just Gen fucking A or Z or whatever the fuck, you probably won't get it. So if don't try to get your money back from us if y'all bought the tickets. Hey, look, it's a good movie at the end of the
Yeah, no, it is. It really is a
day.
great movie, man. We really enjoyed this movie a lot, and it was well worth it. That's my take on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Andrew, that's that, that's your story. You sticking to it?
That's it, man. Hey,
Yeah.
before we head out, man, I just want to give a shout out to Kanye, man. The man's back.
Yo, Kanye. Yeah, if you guys saw the performance of Kanye in the SoFi Stadium in LA, man, yo,
Got to talk about
it's
it,
crazy,
man.
man. Kanye's back, y'all. Yeah, we got to shout out Kanye, yo.
Oh yeah.
But yo,
Well,
thanks everybody for watching our review for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Go ahead and check that link in the bio for Hidden Token merch. We got movie t-shirts, we got game shirts, we got hats. Go check that link out. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel. I'm at like 800 subscribers right now. I really appreciate you guys. We almost at a
peace, bro.
thousand. So really appreciate you guys. Keep it going, man. Thank you for all the support. Remember, everybody, it ain't cinema unless it's absolute cinema. Till next time, take care.
Peace.